Hello, happy Friday and happy New Year. Sorry this has been the first video I've made in 2024 and I got my sock cap on because it is cold outside. If you're in the US, I'm sure you're feeling it as well. So hopefully you weren't too cold this week. But like I said before, happy Friday. Welcome to the channel. This is Fridays with Brandon and today is episode number 124 of Fluke Fridays. What we're going to go over today is actually based on a comment that I got from a viewer about some pro tips. So we're going to go over some pro tips. We're going to talk a little bit about why these are on the back of a multimeter. Why would anybody ever use these? Because a lot of people don't even realize they do have a use. And also how to take the magnet clip out without getting frustrated. Again, not that difficult, but did get a comment from a viewer. So if he's thinking it, I'm sure he's not the only one. So hopefully you'll like this. We're going to jump over and get on the bed on the comforter and kind of talk through these different meters. So let's jump to it. So we're going to talk about these little nubs that are on the back of almost all the Fluke multimeters, from the 11X series to the 87 series to the 179, and what they're for. So one of the first reasons you might want to use these little holders on the back is for test leads. So you could put your test leads in like this, and then hold them to store your test leads. Keeps the test leads from reaching out and poking anything. So maybe that's the first reason you would use them. They obviously have a reason that if you set it down on a surface, they're going to be grippy, so they don't slide as much. If your meter won't slide. But then one of the reasons that a lot of people don't realize is you can take these, you can actually slide your test lead in this way, wedge it down in there. It's going to get a really good hold on it. Now, if you don't have somewhere to hold your meter, either with the stand, you can't sit it on a table, or you can't hang it with a magnet pack, which we're going to get to that here in a second, you could turn this on, your voltage, and then you could go make your connection on one side here and the other side, with this other lead, and free up a hand and just kind of hold it in a way that you can see that screen. So that's a useful case, and you could do that with either the black lead or the red lead. Oops, pushing buttons. So that one's kind of smashed down. You can see. Okay. So you've got that. And that can, like I said, these little things can hold, and they can be used for the 87.5, like this, the 87.5 Max, the 170 series, and or any of the 11X series. So I don't know if every Fluke multimeter, but almost all Fluke multimeters can do that, and that's a useful tip. The other thing that was mentioned is especially with the meters that have a rubber boot, like a flexible rubber side, you've got your magnet clip that you can put down in there. And sometimes customers, and this viewer said, is you don't want to be pulling up on the magnet while you're pushing down. You want to first push down, then pull it out, because obviously if you're putting pressure this way, when you push it, it's going to pull that rubber piece down in there and you won't be able to get it out. So if you make sure you compress all the way first and then pull, it should come right out. So those are two pro tips. Pretty simple, nothing much today. We want to ease into the new year. We don't want to pull a muscle trying to take off so fast, especially on a cold day like today. But I hope this was helpful. It's kind of super basic but fun ways to get more out of your meter, and the like little features that Fluke puts into their designs to help you with those things. So anyways, have a good weekend, and we will talk with you next week. Take care.